We have kind of three ways we can go. We can go through the middle, we can go around, or we can go underneath. But a really good place to start is just going through the middle with like a knee cut pass. And so when we do that, it's a good idea to put one of their legs in between our legs. So what I like to do is I approach by stepping in with one leg, grabbing on the inside of the thigh, or inside of the knee rather, and then when I grab this, I'm going to walk to the side and push it down. So I'm grabbing here, and I'm walking to the side, and I'm shoving his leg between my legs. So I'm pushing it straight down, and I'm checking his hip here. So I'm going to grab gi material right by his ribs, and I get a nice grip on the gi material, and I'm checking this leg. So I don't want him to put this leg right here, right? So if he does this, he's got what we call a knee shield. I can deal with it, I have options, but you know, it's gonna be more difficult. If I can just avoid that getting there in the first place, I'll do that. So I'm grabbing material right here on his ribs, and then I'm checking his thigh. So when he's trying to get this knee shield in, I'm checking it the whole time. All right, so I don't want him to get that. And then this hand that was shoving the leg down, what I wanna do is I wanna grab his collar. So if I need to swim my hand in, I will, like if he's blocking. But for now, let's just say we let go of the pants and I go straight to the collar grip. All right, so once I get the collar grip, pinch your arm, I'm gonna simultaneously shoot my knee to the floor and go chest on chest and get this underhook. All right, so once I'm here, I can then let go of the collar and I can grab around his head and I go palm to palm. So once I've got this grip, I'm gonna pull him towards me and I'm gonna drive my shoulder into his neck. All right, I wanna create shoulder pressure here. This is uncomfortable for him and he's not gonna wanna stay in this position. And then also if he's got a hold of my foot, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep shoulder pressuring him to flatten out his back so he won't be able to pinch his legs together and keep my foot. So when I do this, I then pick up my knee and I drive my shin down towards his foot, his feet, to release my foot. Once I'm here, I can release the shoulder pressure a little bit. I put my hip on the floor and I walk back towards his legs, and then I square up and finish the pass. All right, so again, I enter and I put one of his legs between my legs. So I grab inside the thigh, inside the knee rather. I walk to the side and I shove his leg between my legs. I don't want to let him get this hook here. Again, this is something we can deal with, but if we can just avoid it in the first place, that's ideal. I'm grabbing gi material right beside his ribs, and I'm checking the inside of his thigh here. I'm not letting him get the knee shield. Then I'm gonna grab the collar, and I'm using this collar grip to pull myself down on top of him. And when I do that, I simultaneously shoot my knee to the floor, and I go chest to chest. I've got the underhook here now, and I'm gonna go palm to palm, and I'm grabbing around his head. And now I'm gonna put my shoulder into his neck to turn his head that direction. With this shoulder pressure, I then drive my shin down his thigh to release my foot. I can release the shoulder pressure at this point once my once my leg's free. I want to put my hip to the floor. So I want to glue my hip to his hip here. And then I'm going to walk backwards to turn his legs the other way. I'm going to square up and finish the pass. All right, one more time. Step in, grab the inside of the knee, walk to the side, shove his leg between my legs. So I want to stop right here, let go of the leg, grab the collar, simultaneously shoot my knee to the floor, and go chest to chest and reach in for the underhook. At this point, I'm going to grab around his head. I pull him towards me to add some nice shoulder pressure. I'm going to slide my shin down his thigh. When my butt hits the floor, I walk backwards. So the reason I'm doing this is because if from this point I just go to square up, there's too much space. He can get his knee inside and recover his guard, right? So whenever my hip hits the floor, I need to walk backwards. So now when I go to square up, if he tries to get his knee in, he doesn't have enough space to do it, all right? So, yeah, I'm gonna push his leg down, and then I'm dropping my shin, like I'm putting my weight heavy right here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna. So I don't want to go in here too fast. If I just go too fast, I'm gonna leave too much space. So I want to go in like increments, right? So I have these pit stops. So I go here first, and I've got a good pit stop. Now once I get this, then I want to slide forward and then get in a little closer. That way I'm doing away with all the space and getting one step closer each time without like creating a scramble.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to give him opportunities to create space or get like a better position. Right, so yeah. Once I'm here though, a lot of my weight is like on my knee, it's on the floor.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like checking his hip. So once I get to this part, I slide out and then I'm just glued to his hip. Cool. Any other questions? All right, let's grab a partner and give it a shot. 1, 2, 3.